An angry parent followed my son and I home from school. Dude, I forgot to tell you this. Someone followed me home. Some bonehead.
Give you a present.
Some bonehead in my neighborhood follows me home, but I didn't stop at my home. I drove past it because I knew what he was doing. And then I went and I acted like I was parking on the street. And then he just drove by me and he went and he kept driving and he went into the cul-de-sac and kind of disappeared. Then he came out and left the cul-de-sac and drove away. And I was like, I got a good look at his face and his car and I know where he is. But I'm like, I don't know what the reasoning is, or even if there was a reason, or if he was even following me. But it was odd because he did follow me very slowly the entire way home. But anyway.
But it's also Florida, so you don't want to.
Well, I was angry parent. I mean, I got a good look at this guy. I would do one of these. Yeah. And send him into the clouds.
But he could have a gun.
He would land on top of a palm tree. That's true, but I'm sure he doesn't even know how to use it.
It's just not worth it.
I have one too. No, not worth it at all.
Yeah. All right. What would you do? That's how it starts. An angry parent followed my son and I home from school pickup. What would you do? I picked up my son, almost 11. I picked my son, almost 11, up from school today, and we started driving home. We pulled into our former apartment complex to walk around for old time's sake. A car pulled up beside us. That sentence doesn't. Who goes to their old apartment?
In court, that would be like, what? No one does that. That's weird.
I'd like that stricken from the record, please. That doesn't.
Do you do that all the time? Whose idea was it?
Apartment complex to walk around for old time's sake.
You both had 11. Nothing else going on.
But old time's sake. I asked the kids where we used to live, and they're like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, Ruby, for the first, like a big part of your life, we lived at another house." And she's like, "I don't believe you." There's no old time's sake. A car pulled up beside us, and a man and a girl about my son's age got out. The man proceeded to say, "Did you know your son licked? Sorry, I can't get through this. Did you know your son licked my daughter's water bottle in school today?" I said, "No, I didn't. I'm so sorry. That's unacceptable." Then to my son, who has impulse issues from ADHD, thank you very much. Why are you giving me attitude?
Thank you very much.
Why are you saying thank you very much to me? I'm reading this.
Thank you for what?
I haven't heard thank you very much in a very long time. It's like a sarcastic.
I didn't know I could blame my impulses on ADD.
Thank you very much is like training wheels for sarcasm that could get you killed. Don't use it unless you know how to keep the safety on.
I'm just trying to think of there's Seinfeld, thank you very much.
Yeah.
It's always sarcastic. No one ever says it for real.
He said, "Why would you do that, dude?" My son didn't know what to say, so I apologized.
Why would you do that, dude? Have you ever been a boy? We're just weird. We just want to lick and touch.
Hold on. Let's finish it because I think
sorry.
No. My son didn't know what to say, so I apologized and said I would talk with him, and had my son apologize to the daughter. My son asked if they lived in the complex, and the daughter said they lived nearby. They drove away after that. My son explained to me afterward that another boy had dared him to lick his hand and touch a random water bottle from a collection of water bottles, which he did. Sounds like a perfect dare. Apparently, he and the other boy already got spoken to in school and had consequences. How does this even?
Such a lie.
Do you think that's all? Oh, did he lessen it? Like he licked his hand and touched the water bottle?
Yeah, he just licked it because he likes her, and they dared him to do it.
Okay, well, hold on. Oh my gosh, maybe we should just interrupt these things. First of all,
sorry.
We know when the kids come home with their water bottles, I am treating that like a petri dish that If I could just throw out their water bottle every day, I would, because
There's
it's
there's
just covered in
there's no, but I think
lime.
there's ultimate human immunity. If you scrape every inch of it and collect it, you could have like an injection that gives you immortality.
Yes, it's the
You're
secret
immune to every
secret
disease.
to life eternal.
Yeah, you don't age. But yeah, it's just a it's a what is I has it sends me running for
Thank you very
the
much.
hazmat suit.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
thank you very
FISA
much.
hacks.
Okay, so they got spoken to. They got
They're
spoken
germ
to
traps.
in school. It's germs. Got spoken to in school and had consequences. It's kind of crazy that your son has consequences in school and you hadn't heard about it yet.
Yeah.
After I had time to process, I realized how creepy this was. Like the
Oh,
dude
God,
followed us. Would he
it's not
would he
good.
have followed us all the way back to our real home, like 10 minutes away? Thank God we pulled over at a different complex. And who does that? My husband wants me to tell the school, but I don't know. He wasn't especially he wasn't especially aggressive or threatening, though I suppose the act of following us was kind of both. I also don't know what the school would do or what the other father would do if he heard about it from the school. What would you do? Edit. Thanks all. I let the school know just in case there's a pattern of this or this happens again. As the parent of a child who is often on the receiving end of bullying, I get the parenting instinct to protect your child, but I also don't feel safe letting it slide. So, okay. I think I know how I'd handle this situation. I think I would handle it with humor because it's so stupidly ridiculous.
Yeah,
I would have to show them their fallacy. Now, the fact that they followed them, people get upset for stupid reasons, and people follow things like they might think that they're like they don't have anything interesting going on in their lives. So then all of a sudden they invent this secret mission of of avenging their child's licked water
right.
bottle. God
Dude, I
forbid she
know.
shared the water bottle with somebody else that would put their whole mouth on it. Then um, kids were so funny. We were at the zoo the other day, and I was chaperoning for like the school trip, and the one girl brought like a plastic bottle of water for her lunch, and she dropped it like in the mulch, and it emptied and got like all dirty and stuff.
Yucky.
And I was like, I don't think you should drink that anymore. It's got like mulch where like kangaroos poop. Like I don't think we should do this.
It has
Um,
brown paint on it.
so I had my water bottle and I was like, here, you can drink the rest of my water. And she's like, but you drank from that water. And I was like,
You
what?
drank from water.
Like well, that's like the other thing. Like the kids.
No, I drank from water. Now you're like me.
but it's I'm like, we used to just drink from like the same tap and drink from the same water fountain. But like when you go in the school now, like all they have is a water refill station. Like nobody's
Yep.
cross contaminating. So a little thing
Mm-hmm.
like this, where it's like your son used something very similar to what would happen if he drank from this water bottle near a water bottle that was available to him. It's like
Someone had a peanut near this water bottle. So now we
someone
must
someone
destroy it.
spelled peanut in the cafeteria on a piece of paper. Are you not aware of what repercussions this could have?
If anyone were to read it.
And then think that it was okay to summon such a thing? No, I mean, okay, so if I'm walking around at my old apartment complex with my 11-year-old, for old time's sake, I think, and this other car pulls up next to me, and the guy gets out
So
and is like, your son licked my daughter's water bottle. I would honestly, on instinct, go, yeah, it's something we practice at home, and I'm really sorry. I told him just to leave it at home, because we get home and we just lick everything. It's just like a real big mess. We lick all the doorknobs. Like it's just
We don't even kiss goodnight. We
it's
lick.
something. It's something we're really working on. I think he got it from the cat,
Lick
and
goodbye in the morning.
then just to free just stick with it, like straight faced, and just keep going until like the guy's head explodes. I don't know. I mean,
I,
you had an event that almost was like this, right? So what would you do if he got out and after following you and said this?
yeah, I probably would have said like, "Hey, did you need to ask me something?" Because you followed me to my house. No, if I'm this person, I would say, dude, here, now, like maybe a
Yeah,
phone call, a Facebook message, like your approach is child. Like, this is not a big deal. You're a boy. Like, you were a boy once. Remember the dumb stuff? This is happening now.
yeah,
It's not dangerous. I know where your head jumps to, but like it's going to get scarier. And you need to check yourself over this crap now.
yeah.
Like instead of following me and involving my son in the conversation, like talk to the adult and we'll handle it like the adults.
Now,
I think
would you say all that if the daughter was also standing next to him?
it would have been like much less articulate. It would have been like, not now, not, and pointing at that. Like I would have pointed at the kids and been like, not now. Like,
Yeah,
come on, dude.
yeah.
Like let's not like this. Like I get it, I get you, but
Like, yeah. Sorry.
not this way.
Yeah, I
Not like
pictured
this. Not
The
like this.
Matrix line. Yeah, not like this.
Not like this. There's so many. That line is in so many things. No, not like this.
What was her name?
I can't
Teapot?
see it.
I can't remember her name.
Who in what?
In The Matrix, it was
Oh,
like the
that's what you're thinking. I'm
yeah.
thinking of like
Oh,
something else.
oh, I was thinking where like the
Oh,
one guy
wrestling.
the one guy's pulling their needles out of like their head, like in the real world, and they're like dropping down in the Matrix, like they're just like dropping out, and she's like holding him. She's like, not like this.
Oh,
Drops. It's so cool.
I
I don't
can't
know
believe they're making a fifth one.
what.
But it's like a different guy,
It'll
different writer.
undo the fourth one.
I'm like,
The fourth one was so worthless.
don't make this like Fast and Furious where like any rules is just not adhered to.
The fourth one was actually exactly like John Wick. Like it undid everything that happened in the first three movies.
Yeah, it was like retconning
It's like, oh wait, none of that
every
mattered.
5 minutes.
This is all. We're all friends. All those prophecies, everything that was going on, no, it was nothing.
Everyone's safe. We all love each other.
The whole point, the flying around, didn't really happen. None of it's real. It's fine.
She's the new Jedi in that Acolyte show. So yeah, I would have,
Oh no, it wasn't Trinity. It was some supporting character. Sorry.
Oh really?
Yeah, it was like the one with like the spiky hair who wore like white. Everyone else was like wearing black, and she was wearing like white leather.
Oh yeah. I mean,
She was like a supporting character. She wasn't like really in it. She was just kind of.
Was it Jada?
No, it was no. That's late. This was the first movie.
Alopecia?
She wasn't in the first.
Pesci?
I liked Jada's comment when she's driving the ship around, and she's like, "She's got a fat ass." And like, that was fun. That whole driving in the sewers was awesome.
The soundbite that I'm remembering, no, not like this, is when Kevin Nash beat Goldberg for the championship because Scott Hall ran up on the ring and shocked him with a cattle prod.
Oh man,
Goldberg. And it was like, they cheated and Goldberg's streak was broken and lost the title.
Oh man.
No, not like this. 2, 3.
only had seen what happened.
Next
The ref.
question. Yeah, the ref was
So,
distracted.
hold on.
All the refs have ADD.
You were going to say what you were going to do? Anything else you were going to do? Or just not here? Not like this.
No, not like this.
What if you got like deeply emotional? You were like, not like this.
Yeah, like I mean, it would just in retrospect and hindsight and all that, but I still think my instincts would have been something like, dude, okay, I know that's weird, but like, let's not have this discussion in this way. Don't involve a child into this. It's harmless. It was weird. He won't do it again, but you don't need to come following us like a crazy person. Text me.
Yeah. Why would you do that, dude?
Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
That question
Why would you do that?
that question would just keep. I'd be like, what? Like you said, kids are gonna do ridiculous kid things. Like
I would
you
have been
have
like,
to have like a barrier of their chaos. They're like a nuclear reaction that like somehow we're keeping contained in a body, right? And they're just bouncing off each other, and we're sending them into like 20 at a time into a locked room where they're just bouncing off each other the whole time, and you're like,
mostly boring shit. But all they want to do is just rub into each other.
It's like you realize like there's scissors right there. Like they made it through the entire day and no one got stabbed. That's a win.
Do you know how advanced that shit is? There's blood all over the walls every day. That's insane.
Or it's like
That's crazy.
Or that they didn't like learn 100 profanities like off the internet. It's like that's also really good. Like he licked a water bottle.
Like I would have been like,
pick your fights.
I would have been like, look, his game doesn't need work. Yes, but
his game.
He's into your dog. He's trying to.
Yeah,
right. Like he doesn't know what to do. He's an idiot. Like look at adult men. All we do is like honk the horn. Like
I'll tell the kids
this is our best idea.
I'm like one of my crushes in grade school. I chased around and ripped her jacket, and it was like her favorite jacket. I like ripped it in half, and it would just be like, and like she's like, I'm like, yep, now she'll like me, like you just do dumb stuff. And then
you do dumb stuff because you want to get their attention, but you have no clue how to do it, nor the tools to do it, really, or the resources. Actually,
no. And you don't even know what you're trying to get. Like if you got them, you wouldn't know. At 11,
once you figure out,
be like, what?
Once you figure out laughter,
yeah,
I don't know. I think if you figure out laughter early, that can be just like a Cupid's arrow. If you're smart with it, doesn't matter what you look like.
Yeah. No, humor wins all.
It always wins.
And
it's like an involuntary.
And just control in general, to just like chill.
Mm-hmm.
You'll become like a mystery. Being the mystery is always the best. Once they figure out the mystery, it's over. All right.
Right. Yeah. Once they figure out the mystery.
Once you open your mouth, it's done.
You're like, I know there's nothing. This is all just BS. And it's like this everywhere. It's not just me.
Oh my goodness.